Welcome to Story Ideas on the Fly, where we take a random idea out of the hat and try to develop it into a story.
Oh, you sound so excited. Get up.
I'm still tired.
Get up. Oh, this might wake
Perk
you
you
up.
up?
The man who's going to enslave the world wants a real fight to stop him, so he goes undercover to train the heroes.
Ah.
So the mentor's the villain? I actually
Yes.
came up with an idea. It was basically this, except it also wasn't. It was a little bit...
Well, or you could go with the mentor isn't necessarily the villain, more of a Megamind type thing, you know.
You could do that.
So one
Good
option
point,
is the
Megamind
Megamind
could
thing
do
where he
this.
does, where he's the point is the fight. What I had an idea for, which is very similar but a little bit different. But I'm going to go ahead and explain it because it's similar enough. It's an idea for there's a video game that has a PvP scene basically that lets you basically different guilds could take area in the game and stuff like that. And the idea was this one guild was super powerful and was beating everyone else. And the leader of that guild basically, the
leader
secret
of the guild ended up going, okay, it's not any fun anymore because we're curb
So
stomping
he
everyone,
literally
so we're starting to
finds
train
the guy
other people.
in real life, teaches him how to play the game,
Okay.
and trains the guy in order to beat him.
A different way, okay?
Well, that one was more about the interaction between their in-game world versions and their real-life versions, and because he was also going to help him through his own life. They were going to help each other in the real world too, and there was a bunch of stuff, parallelism. But it was a similar concept, so that's why I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go though. Can we? I mean, obviously you don't have to take my idea, but to go a little more with why would a villain really want to do this? So perhaps what is going to put him in power is winning the fight. Okay, we said he intends. Man's going to assume the world wants.
Enslave the world.
He's going to okay. So the man who's going to enslave the world wants a real fight. So perhaps the fight itself is what is going to give him power. And he wants this to be an epic fight because if he doesn't win epic, people won't have the respect for him.
Yeah.
So it has to be a big fight, not an easy
And
win.
the hero has to be.
It could be a fight either against an enemy or a known enemy. And so he's going, okay, or it could be a battle for who's going to become king, a tournament type of fight. But
and he doesn't want to just totally trash everyone,
or
else he's
going. He is seen as the villain, kind of a superhero thing where he's seen as the villain. And here you've got your heroes. I know I'm giving several ideas here.
That's okay.
They're all along the same idea. It's just a different setting. So he's seen as the villain, and he's going to go train these heroes to fight him. And in so training, do things that will make them look bad, that they don't realize, so that he can come out of the fight looking like the hero and getting the power. He could also teach them. He could also, knowing his own strength and weaknesses, come in to try to train them so that he can learn their weaknesses and how to exploit them so that he will win the battle.
But it doesn't, the way this was worded though, it does not sound like he's wanting specifically to make it so that this is something he's more likely to win. It sounds like it's something where he wants to be less likely to win.
No, I got one. Okay.
We can take liberties with
No.
props.
I got it.
Okay.
I had to do it this way.
I have
So,
an idea too. Go ahead.
so give it a magic system where people have the ability to awaken powerful magical abilities. But you can only awaken powerful magical abilities when you are basically pushed to the brink and in a life or death situation. So if you lose, so if it's completely overwhelming,
been too powerful to actually awaken the power to enslave the world.
Yeah. So what he's actually doing is he's trying to get someone who is powerful enough to challenge him,
actually
to put
put
him
him on
into
the
a
ropes.
situation where he can awaken new powers. Because
He
in
wants
this,
to
you're
be
not
on the
like
ropes.
limited to the number of powers you can have. But once you get so powerful, you get to the point where it's just like you either instantly win or instantly lose any fights type thing.
And so he's kind of feeling, if I can have this big battle and they're that good, it will awaken the power and I'll win. So he's not overly concerned about losing and dying in this.
Yeah, as long as it's a close enough fight,
Okay.
he'd actually, I think in this case, want to make the heroes slightly more powerful than him.
So that he has to.
So that
awaken
he's the one on the ropes, basically,
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
fight. And so it's like, if I can fight someone
Yes.
who is slightly more powerful than me, but who's not so much more powerful than me that they'll win quickly, but that it'll take a while, so that the
Yeah.
generally
He
build
wants
up.
a long, drawn-out fight where he
That's
is slowly
close, but that he's
losing.
slowly losing. Yes.
Right, but then he
Okay.
isn't afraid of this
That
fight
sounds like
because
fun.
now he thinks
Mhm.
when I get to that point, I'll awaken this power and I'll win. Okay, what
That
was
is
your
really
idea?
cool. Mine is a totally different take on this, but it says the man who's going to enslave the world, not necessarily the man who wants to enslave the world. So he's
So you're
basically
thinking an assassination classroom situation?
No, I'm thinking more like a genie or a he's the heavy, he's the muscles, he's the one who's forced to fight them for whatever reason. And so he actually wants to be defeated in battle. And so he's actually training the hero probably in
Oh,
secret.
something like that. We'd have to
trains
say
the
that there's
hero
some
in
kind
secret
of magical
him.
or cybernetic reason that's making it so he physically cannot disobey his master.
I like
Yes.
him being a genie. I like him being
You
a
could
genie.
go that route. You could go lots of different routes with that. That
So-
was the
Do
idea
not,
that I
do not
had.
go with the wishing
But I am
genie if
totally
we're
okay
going with the
with,
genie.
No, but you're going with the genie who has to obey his master. But the master hasn't told him he can't sneak off and help train the heroes because the master
Didn't think to tell him
think
don't do that.
he's going to do that. Hasn't occurred
I
to
want
him.
you to kick my butt. Now, here's how you do it. It sounds.
All right. Which of these ideas are we
this
going to go
sounds
with? 'Cause
very
we have to.
shonen.
Okay,
I do like
This
the villain
sounds like a
ones,
shonen.
so
okay.
I do like
This
the villain
would have been a great one for the boys versus girls, and they could have developed his, and we could have developed yours, and it would have been two great ideas.
That's okay.
At the moment, I'm leaning a little more towards Daniel's.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
leaning a little more towards hers. This
That's
is kind of
okay,
a
that's
boys
All right.
versus girls.
Okay, this is fine.
Really-
Okay.
Three of us chose lizard.
Well,
It's great for fitness.
Lizard Poison Spock, and everyone usually shoots Spock.
Well,
Okay.
paper disproves Spock's.
Yeah, but Lizard eats paper.
Oh,
Okay, I'm out.
That's
okay,
why-
you can go to your.
You guys go.
It's okay. I'm really
Wait,
okay with
you
doing
two.
your idea.
Come on, rocks, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. You two. One more time.
All right, you win.
Oh.
Go with your idea.
Really, I'm
Hey.
gonna go with yours.
Okay, hey, Joseph, break the tie. Are you listening at all? Or is my cameraman asleep?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Mhm.
It's very entertaining.
Okay, which one? Which idea do we develop?
Check out the Okay.
Could develop both.
Both, but let's do them quickly. So, idea,
Mm-hmm.
who's your hero? We know who the villain is.
The villain would be looking for someone who is under the radar, because this villain is probably well known, so he probably wants someone who's kind of from the back streets kind of thing. This kind of sounds like a fantasy to me, so I feel like it
Actually,
would
I'd
be-
go with almost chosen one level of things where it's just like take like the prince or the champion knight. Take someone who's already well known is what I think,
Yeah, I would
because
say
it's
go
like
with the hero.
go someone who like looks like a protagonist is basically
Yeah.
like who you go around find whoever gives off the most protagonisty energy, and
Well,
I want to train you to be really good because someone is going to destroy the world, and that's actually going to be me,
And you
but I'm not
don't
going to tell that
want
until I
it to
start
have
fighting
to
you.
be, I'm starting from scratch training this
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
like make him a knight.
Yeah, a knight.
Okay, and
Oh,
what's he
I
gonna
was thinking the main thing you want is for this guy to not realize I'm actually the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can
Yeah,
do
because
that
the
with
betrayal at
villain.
the end, but it depends on how well known the villain is.
Good point.
Yeah.
If he's well known, you probably want someone who isn't very well known and doesn't get involved with politics at all. If he isn't well known, then yeah, probably someone
he
like the
comes
captain of the
under-
guard, the
he-
prince, or something
He
like
comes
that.
undercover to train him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could be
Oh, he
wearing
goes
a cloak.
undercover.
He goes
to train them.
undercover to train him. So he puts on a disguise, or maybe his magic does include some,
Some disguising
disguise
abilities.
ability.
Yeah.
You know?
He gets
I
trained
am
by.
your space dad. You know. Okay.
All right, and then he trains this hero to push
So
him
how
to
is
the,
so
to
at
the
the
brink
end,
of defeat.
the hero is going to have to realize in this battle what's going on and actually pull out and defeat him.
So what's actually going to happen is it's going to go according to the villain's plan. They're going to get into their big fight, and the hero's going to start winning, and then the villain will get the power up that he's
Will
after
awaken
this
the
whole
power.
time. However, at that point, he's going to be a lot more powerful than the hero, and the hero is going to have to desperately try to hold on.
Right.
But that puts the hero into the exact same situation that the villain was just
awaken his
in.
own power.
And he'll awaken his own additional power. I'm thinking
Ah.
additional powers at this point. I imagine they both have already awakened powers.
Yeah, but awaken their full potential.
Full potential.
Their final form.
So yeah, their final form. This is literally just a shonen. This isn't even my final form.
It's so shonen. I love it.
Shonen video
I don't
game.
watch enough anime.
It's okay.
So at this girl is not too easy is not too hard
to throw in there.
into there.
In fact, that could be one of the things that keeps him going at the last, when the villain
Even more shonen.
reaches his final form and starts beating the crap out of the hero, and the hero's about to die.
And the only thing that keeps him alive is the healer.
Yep.
Okay,
All right.
so let's go with your one.
Okay, so Genie or someone along those lines is the champion who is defeating everyone and mowing them down without problem. Who does he go to and train in secret to defeat him? He wants
Someone
to get his butt kicked.
he would train someone. Once again, he'd look for someone powerful,
okay.
but he'd also look for someone who the villain is not directly looking at. Someone who he would have the
Someone
time to
under
train.
the radar,
Yes.
but with the potential and the
Probably some
possibility.
kind of assassin.
Ooh.
I think he's gonna go to someone that evil.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want your hero to be
No,
somebody.
not like an assassin necessarily. He'd go more for the Robin Hood. If there's
I
like a
think he
Robin
could
Hood
go
in this
to
world,
the-
that's who
I
he'd go
Robin
for.
you
Hood,
can
yeah,
go
probably.
to to the rogue. Yeah.
Yeah, rogue.
Rogue, but not assassin.
Whereas
Yeah.
like, hey, I have a job for you. I need you to kill me.
Well, actually,
Okay.
doesn't even necessarily
I've got a
have
knife
to,
right here.
Kill
No,
him,
I'm
but
immune
he
to
does
that.
have to defeat him.
He has to. No, he doesn't even have to defeat the genie. He has to defeat the other guy to the level that he can get the lamp or whatever like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so here's what happens. He comes in, says, I have a job for you. I need you to kill me, but it's not going to be easy. Let me train you to do that. And he's going to get
Mhm.
confused. And then throughout the story, his mentor is going to constantly be going off and killing people and stuff like that. And then throughout the story, he's going to have to basically figure out, wait a second, this guy's being controlled and he's magically forced to do all this stuff.
Mhm.
I don't actually want to kill him. I want to go free him,
Free him.
type thing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so then, and then
In the final battle, he kicks the genie's butt.
And then instead of dealing the final blow, he shoves him out of the way. It's like, stay over there for a while, goes over and...
Well,
Or
and
he
his
does whatever he
but
does
his
to,
final
defeat-
fight will
yeah.
be against the man controlling
Yeah.
the genie because he's really the evil one, the man
Yes.
controlling
Yes.
the genie. And so you
Actually, I think the final battle, it wouldn't be he beats the genie, throws him aside, and then goes. I think it would be he is aiming the entire time for the man controlling him,
Right.
and the guy's just going, Genie, protect me!
Yeah, no,
This
that's
guy
what
is
I
way stronger
imagine.
than
I
I thought he
imagine
would
it's the
be.
type of thing where he aims, he shoots the arrow type thing, and the genie goes, ha, dodge, and it's just like, I wasn't aiming for you. And then slow-mo, you see the arrow and like whatever the vessel...
All right. Love stories aren't too hard to throw into here. We can have a for every Robin Hood, there's a Maid Marian. You could even give the genie a love story.
Oh, that would be fun.
So this is
Hey,
Aladdin
poor
meets
love
Robin
story.
Hood.
If they all get matched up, you know me. I like to match
Exactly.
up people. Okay.
So either way, it could be lots of fun. What would you like to do with this story?
Hey, this time you got 2 stories for the price of 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell us how you wanted to see it done in
And
the comments.
I would love more ideas for our hat because, we love to see really unique, creative things that aren't like something we've done before. So give us some cool ideas.
This one was
for
a good
our
one.
hat.
Yes.
Now we just have to do like 3 episodes on this because we can do like 4 on just this concept.
Oh yeah, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is.
And then- and then
Yes,
love
what
you
you
want
want
to
us
do
to take
concept.
to the next step.
Good prompt. Good prompt. We will see you next time.